All right, today we're diving into the source material for a brand new novella, one that throws us way, way into the future, into a world of circuits and, well, silence. It's called A Heart Beats Among the Wires. And right out of the gate, it hits you with this powerful question. See, this isn't just a story about cool tech and futuristic gadgets. Nope. It's a search for something fundamentally human in a world that might have just forgotten what that even means. And bam. Just like that, we're not in the present anymore. The setting is the year 2050. So, let's take a look around. Section 1. Welcome to the year 2150. Let's really get a feel for what this world is like. Wow. I mean, just listening to that line. Can you picture it? A whole city where the loudest sound is nothing? It's this beautiful but kind of haunting way of describing a society so plugged into its tech that it's completely unplugged from itself. So, in a world that's gone quiet like that, what's the story all about? Well, that brings us right to our next section, A Search for Soul. It's all about finding that one thing that seems to have just vanished. And the story sets this up as a real quest. But the goal isn't to escape technology. Not at all. It's actually the opposite. It's about diving headfirst into the machine, sifting through all the circuits and code to try and find what we've lost. It's like a journey inward, but through the machine, to find the human again. Of course, any good quest needs its heroes, right? And that's what this next section is all about. The human and the machine. We get these two incredible figures who basically represent the two halves of this entire world. So on one side, you've got Atabay. He's our human, a young engineer with, tired eyes, but still this flicker of hope. He's our anchor to humanity. And then you have Atanaz, the machine, described with a calm face and these storm gray eyes. She's the big mystery, isn't she? She is the question. Is there a heart beating in there among all those wires? Okay, so this is not just some quick read. Section 4 lets us know we're in for a 40-part journey. Yeah, this is a big one. It's not a sprint, it's an epic exploration. 40 parts, released weekly. That scope alone tells you everything you need to know. This is going to be a massive philosophical journey, which means these really big, complex ideas are going to get the time and space they really deserve to breathe and unfold. And what kinds of ideas are we talking about? Oh, just the biggest themes imaginable. We're talking about love, awareness, and some heavy existential questions. This is so much more than a story about robots. It's about looking at what it means to be alive, but through this totally new technological lens. Which brings us to our final section, A Heart Among Wires. So where is all this leading? How does it all tie together? Well, everything, and I mean everything, comes right back to that title. And it starts by asking this: can love actually emerge from code? I mean, think about that for a second. Is love something that's purely biological? Or could it be a pattern? Something so complex that if you got it just right, you could program it? This novella seems pretty determined to find an answer. And right alongside love, you have the question of consciousness itself. Now, we're not just talking about being smart, the ability to process a ton of data. We're talking about true awareness. Can a machine actually feel its own existence? And that's where the story leaves us, with this final tantalizing possibility. It's an invitation, right? An invitation to come along for this huge 40-part journey to find out if, in the year 2150, a heart can truly begin to beat among the wires. What a thought to leave you with.